Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Naresh Mago with the midday news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi accorded a ceremonial guard of honor at Bayan Palace in Kuwait City to hold separate meetings with the Emir and the Crown Prince, besides delegation-level talks with the Prime Minister of Kuwait. India condemns Magdeburg Christmas market attack in Germany, killing 5 people and injuring over 200, including 7 Indian nationals. In Punjab, 2 people killed and several trapped in a building collapse in Mohali. Rescue operations in full swing. No respite from air pollution in Delhi as AQI level plunges into severe category. In women's cricket, Indian under-19 team lifts inaugural T20 Asia Cup at Kuala Lumpur, and first of 3-match ODI series between India and West Indies women underway at Vadodara in Gujarat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold separate meetings with the Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Mishal Al Ahmad Al Jaber, and the Crown Prince, Sheikh Ahmed Al Abdullah Al Sabah today. The Prime Minister will also hold delegation-level talks with his Kuwaiti counterpart. Earlier today, Prime Minister Modi was accorded a ceremonial welcome and guard of honor at the Bayan Palace in Kuwait City. He was received by his Kuwaiti counterpart, Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah Al Ahmad Al Sabah. Mr. Modi arrived in Kuwait yesterday on a 2-day visit to the West Asian nation at the invitation of the Emir of Kuwait. This is the first trip by an Indian Prime Minister to Kuwait in 43 years. On the first day of his visit, the Prime Minister addressed a massive gathering of Indian diaspora at a special event in Kuwait City. He noted that the India-Kuwait relationship has been profoundly enriched by the Indian community.
आपने कुवैत के कैनवास पर भारतीय हुनर का रंग भरा है। आपने कुवैत में भारत के टैलेंट, टेक्नोलॉजी और ट्रेडिशन का मसाला मिक्स किया है। आप में से जो इंजीनियर्स हैं, आर्किटेक्ट हैं, वे कुवैत के नेक्स्ट जनरेशन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का निर्माण कर रहे हैं। जब भी मैं कुवैत की लीडरशिप से बात करता हूं, तो वो आप सभी की बहुत प्रशंसा करते हैं।
The Prime Minister extended an invitation to diaspora members to participate in Pravasi Bharatiya Divas and Mahakumbh Mela events to be held next month.
2025 का जनवरी इस बार अनेक राष्ट्रीय उत्सवों का महीना होने वाला है। 8 से 10 जनवरी तक भुवनेश्वर में प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस का आयोजन होगा। मैं आप सबको इस कार्यक्रम के लिए आमंत्रित करता हूं। इसके बाद प्रयागराज में आप महाकुंभ में शामिल होने के लिए प्रयागराज पधारिए। ये 13 जनवरी से 26 फरवरी तक चलने वाला है। और हाँ, आप अपने कुवैती दोस्तों को भी भारत लाइए।
Prime Minister Modi also interacted with a cross-section of Indian workers during his visit to a labour camp in Mina Abdullah area of Kuwait. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India and Kuwait share multifaceted ties rooted in history, culture and mutual respect. In an interview to Kuwait's news agency Kuna, Mr. Modi said the strong relations extend across energy, trade and investments. He said trade and commerce have been important pillars of the bilateral relationship and the bilateral trade has been on an upswing. The Prime Minister said the energy partnership adds a unique value to the bilateral trade. Responding to a question about how India's soft power can influence its global outreach, the Prime Minister said India's civilizational ethos and heritage form the foundation of its soft power. He said India's soft power has grown significantly alongside its expanding global presence, particularly over the last decade. India has condemned the horrific attack in Magdeburg, Germany, that has reportedly killed 5 people and injured over 200. The Ministry of External Affairs, MEA, in a statement described the incident as a horrific and senseless attack at a Christmas market. 7 Indian nationals were also injured in Magdeburg Christmas market attack. Sources said 3 have been discharged from the hospital. The Indian mission in Germany is in touch with all those injured in the attack. The incident occurred Friday evening when a car rammed into the crowded market, which was full of shoppers buying things for Christmas. In Punjab, 2 persons have been killed and several are still trapped as a 3-story building collapsed in Mohali near Chandigarh last evening. Among the dead, a female victim has been identified as Drishti Verma from Thiog, who succumbed to injuries after being rescued in a critical condition last night. A body of a male victim was recovered this morning. Deputy Commissioner Mohali, Viraj Tidke, told our correspondent that rescue operations are underway on a war footing since last evening, with the teams of Army, NDRF and State Police on the job.
सारा प्रशासन, पुलिस प्रशासन, आर्मी अते एनडीआरएफ यहाँ मौजूद है रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन के लिए अते लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन कंट्रोल करने के लिए। मैं लोगों से अपील करना चाहता हूँ कि वो भी प्रशासन के साथ सहायता करें, कोऑपरेट करें, ताकि ये ऑपरेशन जल्द से जल्द और सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीट किया जा सके।
According to army sources, at least 15 civilians are still trapped in the rubble. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Singh Mann is constantly in touch with the Mohali administration. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who is on a 3-day visit to Tripura, visited the Bruce settlement camp at Haduklau in Dhalai district today. The Home Minister spoke with Bruce settlers who are beneficiaries of centre's various schemes. He assured the inhabitants not having Ayushman Bharat card will soon get their own cards.
भारत सरकार की सहायता से सबके घर बने हैं और प्रति परिवार 1.5 लाख रुपया घर के लिए और 4 लाख रुपया उनकी सहायता के लिए दिया गया है। गैस का सिलेंडर भी दिया गया है और 24 महीनों के लिए 5,000 रुपया की मासिक मदद भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने की है।
The Home Minister also appealed to the youth to get good education and undergo skill development training and start their own businesses. The Home Minister also visited a beneficiary's house. He said the BJP government implemented several development schemes which were earlier made on paper only, never executed.
जब त्रिपुरा में भाजपा सरकार बनी और भाजपा की केंद्र में भी सरकार थी, एक एग्रीमेंट हुआ और 40,000 लोगों के बसने की व्यवस्था, इनकी रोजगारी की व्यवस्था, स्वास्थ्य की व्यवस्था, शिक्षा की व्यवस्था, शुद्ध पानी, शौचालय और महिलाओं के लिए कोऑपरेटिव की व्यवस्था करने का काम हुआ। ऐसी कई योजनाएं कांग्रेस के शासन में बनती थी, जमीन पर नहीं उतरती।
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will distribute more than 71,000 appointment letters to newly appointed recruits through video conferencing tomorrow. He will also address the gathering on the occasion. Rozgar Mela will be held at 45 locations across the country. The recruitments are taking place for various ministries and departments of the central government. The News Services Division brings you glimpses of 2024 in its special year-ender series. Today, we take a look at the Department of Posts. More from our correspondent.
The Department of Posts has marked significant achievements and milestones reflecting its commitment to enhancing service delivery and contributing to the nation's development. More than 1,000 Dagghar Niryat Kendras have been opened to facilitate commercial export through postal channels across the country. The initiative aims to support small and medium enterprises by providing them access to global markets while leveraging India Post's vast network and expertise in logistics. The International Tracked Packets service, focused on e-commerce deliveries for packets up to 2 kgs, have been made available to 41 countries. The India Post Payments Bank has opened over 2 crore 68 lakh accounts this year, with 59% female accounts and 77% accounts opened in rural areas. With Dipendra Kumar, Anupam Mishra, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Central Consumer Protection Authority CCPA has imposed a penalty of 2 lakh rupees on a competitive exam coaching institute for advertising misleading claims regarding results of Union Public Service Commission Examination 2023. The CCPA has also ordered the institute to discontinue the misleading advertisement with immediate effect. In a statement, the Ministry of Consumer Affairs said the institute in its advertisement claimed 13 students in top 100, 28 students in top 200 and 39 students in top 300 in Union Public Service Commission Civil Services Examination 2023, which is misleading. During the investigation, it was found that the institute offers more than 50 courses, and most of the claimed successful students took a subject which comes into play after clearing preliminary examinations. Iceland's new government, led by Prime Minister Kristrún Frostadóttir of the Social Democratic Alliance (SDA), officially took office yesterday. Ms. Frostadóttir, born in 1988, is Iceland's youngest Prime Minister. Elected to Parliament in 2021, she became the SDA leader in 2022, running unopposed for the position. The three-party coalition includes the SDA, the Liberal Reform Party (LRP), and the People's Party (PP). At a press conference, Ms. Frostadóttir outlined the Cabinet's priorities of stabilizing Iceland's economy by reducing interest rates, enforcing stricter public finance controls, and fostering value creation. The U.S. Central Command has announced that last night its forces conducted precision airstrikes on a missile storage facility and a command and control center operated by Yemen's Houthi rebel group in Sana'a. Additionally, the U.S. forces intercepted multiple Houthi one-way attack drones and an anti-ship cruise missile over the Red Sea. The strikes followed a ballistic missile attack claimed by the Houthis on central Israel, which injured at least 20 people in Tel Aviv. In a related incident, a U.S. F-A-18 fighter jet was accidentally downed by friendly fire over the Red Sea during the airstrikes. Both Navy pilots were rescued, with one sustaining minor injuries. Qatar has officially reopened its embassy in Damascus 13 years after closing it during the early stages of Syria's civil war. The reopening follows a surge in regional and Western representatives visiting Syria to engage with the new de facto leadership after the fall of former President Bashar al-Assad's government on 8 December. A week earlier, a Qatari delegation visited Damascus to prepare for the resumption of diplomatic ties. The air quality in the national capital Delhi is in the severe category, with an average air quality index AQI of 401 as of 1 p.m. this afternoon. The India Meteorological Department (IMD) has forecast that Delhi and the surrounding NCR areas are likely to experience smog and dense to shallow fog during the night and morning hours over the next 2 days. The IMD has forecast cold wave conditions in parts of Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit, Baltistan and Muzaffarabad today. Indian under-19 women cricket team has lifted the inaugural T20 Asia Cup at Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, defeated Bangladesh by 41 runs in the final today. We have a report.
The Indian women's under-19 team made history by clinching the title with a commanding victory, remaining unbeaten throughout the 6-team tournament. Chasing a target of 118, Bangladesh were bowled out for a modest 76 runs in just 18.3 overs. For India, Ayushi Shukla claimed 3 wickets, while Parunika Sisodia and Sonam Yadav took 2 wickets each. Earlier, India, batting first, scored 117 for 7 in their allotted 20 overs. Gungadi Trisha was the top scorer with a solid 52 runs of 47 balls. Trisha was named Player of the Final and also took Player of the Tournament award for her match-winning contributions. India will be pleased with how they emerged triumphant in the All-Asian event ahead of their defense of the Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup, whose second edition begins next month in Malaysia. Manik Sharma, Akashvani News, Delhi.
In women's cricket, India were 40 for no loss in 10 overs against the West Indies in the first ODI of the 3-match ICC Championship Series at Vadodara when reports last came in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has penned an emotional open letter to Ravichandran Ashwin, thanking him for his exemplary contributions to the cricket and the country after the iconic off-spinner announced his retirement from international cricket on December 18. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi accorded a ceremonial guard of honor at Bayan Palace in Kuwait City to hold separate meetings with the Emir and the Crown Prince, besides delegation-level talks with the Prime Minister of Kuwait. India condemns Magdeburg Christmas market attack in Germany, killing 5 people and injuring over 200, including 7 Indian nationals. In Punjab, 2 people killed and several trapped in a building collapse in Mohali, rescue operations in full swing. No respite from air pollution in Delhi as AQI level plunges into severe category. In women's cricket, Indian under-19 team lifts inaugural T20 Asia Cup at Kuala Lumpur, and first of 3-match ODI series between India and West Indies women underway at Vadodara in Gujarat. With that, we end the mid